Okay, so today's contents is introduction to charts, type of charts, how to create, insert charts in Excel, importance of chart and graph, and there is some references where you can get the notes or contents about the Excel. Now, what is a chart? Any data which is represented graphically or diagram or graph that organizes and represents a set of numerical or quantitative data. Whenever you will have some data in your Excel, in your Excel sheet, you want to represent it by using a graph or a chart, then you can represent it in a more informative way, we can say, whichever data you all are having in your Excel file. Types of chart, there is scattered chart, stock chart, surface chart, donut, bubble, radar, histogram. These all are the types of chart. We can also have pie chart, and so common types of chart which we will learn today, that is pie chart, bar chart, column chart, area chart, line chart. So these are the common types of chart which is always used in your Excel, or you can use these charts to represent the data in our Excel sheet. So we can call it the common types of charts. Now, the first one is column chart. Why we use column chart? For each and every chart in Excel, we should know about the data which we are going to represent in the form of chart. Which type of data will have which type of chart, or for particular data you can use column chart or line chart or any other chart. You have to first understand about the data which you are using to represent it in the form of chart. So whenever you want to show some comparison between two series or one or more series of data points, then you can use column chart. Column chart is divided into two parts: stacked and clustered. Stacked chart and clustered chart, we can say. Two comparisons of data points for time period are stacked. Comparison of three data series for each time period is known as clustered. So here both the chart, it is shown stacked and clustered. The first one is the stacked chart, second one is the clustered chart over here. In the column chart, you use the data which is having the comparison between one or more series of data. Now, the next is the pie chart. It will look like a round pie chart. You all know, because in your school time also there are several pie chart uh, problems are there in mathematics also. So another frequently used chart is the pie chart, and a pie chart represents the distribution or proportion of each data item over a total value. Means there is 100% of any data, we can say. There are five students, and all these students will have certain percentage of marks, certain percentage of marks, or certain percentage of work, we can say. If there is five students, all 5 students will have different percentage. Here it is shown in a pie chart regarding the use of browsers. Here you can see Firefox, Chrome, Opera, Safari, Internet Explorer. These are the browser types, or we can say that different types of browsers which we all know about it. So these browsers are being used by certain number of person or certain number of people, we can say. So Firefox around 37.9% people use, Chrome 15.5%, Opera 4.2%, Safari 4.9%, Internet Explorer 36.9%. So these are the percentage of the people who are using certain or particular type of browsers, we can say. So we are having the Excel file or Excel sheet. In that sheet, about the Firefox and about the percentage of the Firefox, the people used to use on the daily basis, we can say, is having the data in our Excel sheet. So for that particular type of data, we will use pie chart. Now, the next one is bar chart. Bar chart or bar graph is a chart that represents categorical data with rectangular or vertical bars. With rectangular or vertical bars. Here is the flowers. In the left side, or you can say vertically, there is the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. And at the bottom side, you can see the money or the amount spent on flowers. In first quarter, the money spent was from 100 to 200. From 100 to 200. Now, in second quarter, the money spent on flowers is between 200 to 300. So certain types of data, categorical data, or you want to represent any type of data in Excel sheet which is in category, or we can say that we have to represent that data categorically, then we can use bar chart. Area chart are like line charts, except that the area below the plot line is solid. Means there is solid plots are available. In line chart, there are not solid plots are available, we can say. And like line charts, area charts are used primarily to show trends over time or other categories. We can see over here area chart. This is all about the sales and the team. There are 4 teams available in our Excel sheet. That is team 1, team 2, team 3, and team 4. The amount of sale, we can say, or we can say they have sales certain quantity, we can say. So left side in the vertical position, you can see sales, that is 100, 200, 300, and 400. At the bottom side, in the horizontal position, we can see the months in January, February, March, April, May, and June. Till June, we are having the data. Means there is about 6 months in this area chart. 4 teams are available. 400 maximum points are available. So for a particular point, for a particular month, you can observe data over here. In the March session, in the March session. For team 1, 95.9, 95.5, sorry, 95.5. For team 4, 144.5. Different colors are given, different colors are assigned to a team, or we can say that in a graph. So this is all about the area graph. Now, this is the line chart. It is a type of chart that displays information as a series of data points called markers connected by a straight line segment. It is often used to visualize a trend in data over intervals of time. Suppose that if data is changing frequently within in very less time, the data is changing. Suppose that today my stock price value of certain share is 200. Tomorrow it will be 199. Day after tomorrow it will be 192. Or we can say that line graph is basically used for the data which is changing over certain interval of time or changing frequently. Whenever in ICU you can see, in ICU intensive care unit, we can say, in hospitals, to show the pulse rate, to show the heartbeats and all, line graphs are basically used. So these are all about the graph. Okay. So now let us have a few more things. Yeah. So this is all about the graph. How we can create the graph. Let us see how we can create the graph. Now, wait. Wait for a while. Let us open one Excel file. After that, I will represent it according on the basis of graph. Okay, but what we can say, wait for a while. Yeah, you can see this data. If I want to have the graph or chart for this selected rows and column or this selected cell, we can say insert. We'll click on column chart. Let us see. It has been developed over here. Just I will do Control Z. I will move on to pie chart. Let us see. It is showing only one, or we can say any type of chart you can select from here and you can develop the chart accordingly. I can share the chart styles over here. You can select the chart style. From here you can get the chart layouts also for the different things. So accordingly you can develop chart, and if you want to develop chart on the same sheet you can develop, or you can develop it to another sheet also, or you can copy it and paste it to the another sheet. These things you can do with the help of chart. Now
हम 1-2 साल की हम लोग को भी अच्छे से याद नहीं। इसका मतलब हम 1-2
go
साल
on
के हो।
mute. Go on mute. Those who are
हमको एक झलक खाला का घर का खाली कौन सा याद है जब वो
go
दरवाजा
on
पर
mute. Who is there?
बस झलक याद है, बहुत हल्का सा। खाली वैसे से लंबा लंबा बाल था, हमको याद है लंबा
Who is
बाल था।
there?
याद है, झलक याद है।
Jisan Kumari. Jisan Kumari. Who is there? Jisan Kumari.
हमने जान
Jisan, just go on mute. Actually, this just they are busy in their daily work or like that. Okay, fine. So you want to have line graph? You can have. There is not any frequent change in the graph. Let us have some area graph. Control Z. Okay. So these are all about the graph. Now